Today I have this glass jar that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, and I started by painting it with my Wise Owl gray primer. Because I'm dealing with glass, you want to make sure you have a good primer and allow it to dry overnight. And I'm using my S30 Klingon brush. Once dry, I took my Snow Owl by Wise Owl, and again using my Klingon S30 brush, I painted the entire jar white and allowed that to dry. Once dry, it has a large wide mouth on this, so I've stuffed it with some filler. And I had these wooden buttons that I picked up at Michael's. It was a bag of wooden buttons. And they had different designs on them, but they were all pretty much the natural wood. And I created 3 buttons going down. I found this ornament at Dollar General for $3. And it came in 2 styles, one with a long hat and one with a short hat. And they both light up. So I want to make sure that my head sits on the top, but the switch on the back is still exposed so we can turn him on and off. So I just started by just putting some hot glue on the filler just to hold it in place. Then I took some burlap ribbon, which I felt kind of matched the hat, and started tucking it around the rim. And this is just giving a little less space for that head to have mobility. So it's basically taking the ribbon and kind of folding it in half and sticking it in the mouth of the top of the jar. Once all the way around, I then started a second layer of the ribbon, and I'm creating a scarf for around his neck. And this is just going to kind of make the transition from the top of the jar to the body less noticeable. And you kind of want your ribbon to be a little wrinkled and create some creases as a scarf would look. Once I went around, I cut the end of the ribbon, and I found these pom-poms at the Hobby Lobby in the Christmas aisle. They were all 50% off or 40% off, not quite sure, one of those. And I just tagged it to the end of the scarf. Now I have this other jar that I had also from the Dollar Tree, and this had a little bit more of a weave basket to it, and I added the 3 buttons. So really any jar would work. You just want to make sure that you have a plan as far as how the head is going to sit on the top. This mouth was much smaller, so I didn't have to fill the jar. But I started by taking, this time I used a gingham ribbon, and I glued it around the top, again, starting on the inside and tucking it over. And then I glued the head to that ribbon. And again, wrapped the ribbon around, making sure that it had some creases and not perfectly wrapped, so it did look like a scarf. And I went around and again cut the end of the ribbon and added the pom-pom. And now you have these 2 very cute snowmen. They were very easy to make. You have the head right there for you, again, Dollar General. And they light up, very, very cute. Added the pom-pom, and here you go. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. For other tutorials, go check us out on YouTube. You can now watch us at chalkitupfancy.com. And for any paint products, brushes, transfers, or tissue paper, chalkitupfancy.com. Thank you so much.